India, right? India is increasingly seen as the global hub for GCCs. How is Carrier leveraging that? And for me, according to me, that GCC is going to be one of the pillars which is going to help India become the third largest economy. What are your views?
No, I fully agree with you about about the current state and the future trajectory for GCCs. I believe we've got about 1,800 odd GCCs in India, and we're continuing to add, I guess, a GCC a day now. So there is a lot of GCCs that are growing, and I think a lot of these GCCs are also maturing, Deepa. So frankly, if I understand also some of the feedback from the industry bodies, we expect that there'll be another 25,000-30,000 global roles that will come out of GCC in the next 3 to 5 years. So it's not only the growth of the GCC, but also transformation in the type of roles that the GCCs will do. So we've got a lot of work also ahead of us, and exciting work to really take our GCCs, which are already delivering good value, to really delivering the next level.
Yeah.
And frankly, our talent plays a super important part of it. At the end of the day, that is the core ingredient that we have. And if I take a look at it, I mean, obviously there's different aspects that we need to go address, and we are really addressing all of those here in Carrier. So maybe I'll give you some examples from the Carrier context, but I'll probably it overlays quite well with the overall larger GCC message also. See, when we come to work every day, our behavior is founded in the Carrier way. You kind of see this badge out here, but the Carrier way is, kind of really tells us about our purpose, about our vision, about our values and our culture. It's really the cornerstone of how we show up to work every day. This year, we actually won the Chairman's Award for Build Best Teams in the Hyderabad Engineering Center. And so we've been going through our own journey of transformation, frankly, within us. And it's really all about how do you work together collaboratively across teams and really kind of show up as one Carrier. So in the GCC context, for example, we are growing. That means we are bringing in new talent, and at the same time, we're also transforming the talent that we have. So a core pillar of this is about the learning part of it. And learning is not just a function of one particular department. It's really everybody has a role to play in this particular one. And frankly, at Carrier Technologies, in the Hyderabad center, we have actually broken it down into 3 parts. And this was something that kind of came out interacting with our teams. They said, hey, when you don't know something, what do? You go to school. So they said, okay, let's use the word Pathshala as one of the programs. At the same time, if you want to learn more about a particular area and kind of bounce off some ideas with somebody a little bit more, let's say experienced in that area, we call those the Acharya sessions.
Okay.
And at the same time, we are also inspired that you need to have a gateway of knowledge, so which we are calling Nalanda. So whether it is Pathshala, Acharya or Nalanda, there is a series of programs that we're really putting together. We have got our new ELPs or Engineering Leadership Program associates who kind of come in every year. They go through a structured rotational program, again similar to most companies, but really I think the interaction between the leaders and the team is really what's going to be key. I spend a lot of time with them, frankly, regularly, to make sure that they are, that they have got a better understanding and an appreciation of what they're kind of coming into. At the same time, whatever talent we currently have, we need to upskill and reskill them, not just in the tech side, but I think also in the soft skill side as they work together across teams. And I think these are really foundational elements, Deepa, on how we kind of come together. You need a combination of the business knowledge, you also need technology knowledge, and you also need the soft skill side. And that's how we really leverage. We've got a large ecosystem. You said we're sitting in Hyderabad, there's probably 900,000 people within a 5-kilometer radius of where we are sitting.
Yeah.
It's talent dense.
Yes.
And we need to make sure that we extract and really, I think the underlying item is make sure that your talent has very positive experiences.
Right.
If you've got positive employee experience, it will show up in other parts of the particular world. A lot of times, for example, in the past, we used to talk about processes and policies, and the employee experience was the resultant.
Right.
We kind of flipped that actually about a year and a half ago. And we said, we're going to start talking about employee experience first, and we'll make sure that whatever we do is consistent with process and policy.
Right.
But it's really that focus on employee experience that I think that drives really a lot of excitement and change towards it. I think that's also the reason why we also got recognized within the company. We were able to cut our attrition in half in 2024 with the work that we have done. So exciting times ahead. We've got great talent, really proud of our team,
Right.
and looking forward to taking it to the next level.
Yeah. Thanks, Nanda. That really puts us, like we were discussing earlier as well, right? That the kind of importance that talent is being given in GCCs and the kind of innovation that's happening from the GCCs has caught our attention of our finance minister as well, and that's going to be one of the key items that will be focused.
Correct.
Right? So that really talks about the great work that leaders like you are doing from GCCs, which is positioning India in the right place to be the driving force from a global capability center standpoint. Thank you very much, Nanda, for that.
Thank you. Thank you, Deepa.